Feeling burnt out? Overpaying for Instagram wellness shots might be doing more harm than good. In this episode, we uncover which trendy elixirs are truly evidence-based, which can backfire, and how to use these tools safely and smartly. Stay tuned and take control of your wellness journey.
Please hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Don't forget to check the description below for links to our trusted sponsors and ways you can support the show.
Wellness shots, those tiny bottles of concentrated health promises that cost more per ounce than premium whiskey. But what's really happening when we throw back these trendy elixirs?
That's such perfect timing you bring this up. I just spent $8 on a turmeric ginger shot that made my eyes water. Are we being smart or just falling for clever marketing?
You know what's fascinating? These shots aren't new inventions. They're actually modern interpretations of ancient remedies. Traditional Indian medicine has been using concentrated turmeric preparations for thousands of years. We've just packaged it differently and added a hefty price tag.
Tell me more about how these traditional practices evolved into our Instagram-worthy wellness shots.
Well, take ginger, for example. Traditional Chinese medicine has used concentrated ginger extracts for over 2,500 years to treat everything from nausea to inflammation. Now we're seeing studies showing that just 1 ounce of concentrated ginger can have the same anti-inflammatory effects as 100 milligrams of aspirin.
That's pretty impressive. But what about all these exotic combinations I'm seeing? Yesterday, I spotted a charcoal spirulina dragon fruit shot that looked more like a science experiment.
Here's where it gets interesting. While basic ingredients like ginger and turmeric have solid research behind them, many of these trendy additions are riding on hype rather than evidence. Studies show that activated charcoal can actually bind to and prevent the absorption of medications and nutrients.
So we might actually be doing more harm than good with some of these combinations?
Exactly. Let's break down what science actually supports. Research shows that concentrated ginger can reduce muscle pain by up to 25%. Turmeric with black pepper increases its bioavailability by 2,000%. But when you start adding trendy ingredients like blue algae or crystal essences, you're mostly paying for Instagram aesthetics.
Speaking of paying, these shots aren't cheap. I've seen them going for up to $12 each at some premium juice bars.
The markup is incredible. Making these at home costs about 50 cents per shot. But here's what really concerns me. Many commercial shots contain added sugars to make them palatable. Some brands pack up to 8 grams of sugar into a single 1-ounce shot.
Oh wow, that completely defeats the purpose. What about potential risks? I've heard some horror stories about people having bad reactions.
The concentration factor is key here. A wellness shot can contain the equivalent of eating several whole roots or fruits at once. This can lead to issues like acid reflux, stomach pain, and even nutrient toxicity. For instance, too much concentrated turmeric can actually damage your liver.
That's pretty concerning. How can someone approach these shots more safely?
Start with the basics: ginger, lemon, turmeric with black pepper. Take them with food if you have a sensitive stomach, and most importantly, see them as supplements to, not replacements for, a healthy diet. Studies show that the nutrients in whole foods are better absorbed than their concentrated counterparts.
What about timing? Does it matter when we take these shots?
Research suggests that anti-inflammatory compounds are better absorbed in the morning, while probiotics work better before meals. But here's something interesting. A study found that taking ginger shots after exercise reduced muscle soreness by 47% compared to a placebo.
That's fascinating. So it's not just about what we take, but when we take it.
Exactly. And here's another crucial point. These shots can interact with medications. Ginger can affect blood thinners, turmeric can impact diabetes medications, and even simple citrus can interfere with certain antibiotics.
Sounds like we need to be much more careful than most people realize.
Absolutely right. The wellness shot industry is projected to reach $4.1 billion by 2025, but we're still lacking solid research on long-term effects. My recommendation: start simple, make them at home, and always consult with healthcare providers if you're on any medications.
That seems like a much more balanced approach than just jumping on the trend.
And remember, no wellness shot will ever replace the basics of good health: proper nutrition, adequate sleep, regular exercise, and stress management. These shots should be seen as potential enhancers, not miracle cures.
Looking ahead, where do you see this trend going?
I think we'll see more personalization and hopefully more research, but the key will be finding that sweet spot between traditional wisdom and modern science, while keeping these products both effective and safe.
That makes a lot of sense. It's about being smart consumers rather than just following the latest health fad.
Exactly. The best approach is an informed one. Understand what you're taking, why you're taking it, and what the science actually says about its benefits and risks.
Thanks for tuning in to the Wellness Lab Digest. If this episode helped you, here are 3 quick ways to support the show. 1. Subscribe to stay updated with fresh, body-loving wellness insights. 2. Share this episode with a friend who needs this today. 3. Comment below and tell us what topics you'd love to hear next. Want to do even more? Check the video description for ways to support the show. Stay curious, stay well, and we'll see you in the next episode.